Hey, what's
Hey,
going on, man?
hey, what is happening?
Little impromptu live today.
Makes it fun, just kinda jumping on and doing it.
How's everybody doing out there? Just waiting for this thing to actually catch up. There it is. Everybody's showing up now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I
Like
was
it
trying
didn't
to find
show
it too.
anything, and then all of a sudden it showed like 200 comments.
I know.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you all popping in. Uh, Paris, Missouri. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's a little impromptu with JV and me. So we decided that it was like, what the hell? We had a little time today, and it's always nice because we've been trying to get some on the weekend, I mean, on the weekdays during the day, because a lot of our followers are from overseas and they don't get a chance to join us during the live because when we go live, it's 1, 2 in the morning there.
It's overseas, but it's also people who aren't overseas who just have a different schedule and, can't do the nighttime stuff, but can during the day, so it's good to see all you folks too. A lot of people jumping in, a lot of names I haven't seen before too, by the
Well,
way.
hello to everybody out there. So it's good to see you all.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. It's moving.
So it's been crazy few days.
Yeah, you and I are usually constantly on the phone, and I know things are hectic when we don't talk as much. So you must have had a lot going on, juggling a bunch of stuff there.
I did. I mean, yeah, it was interesting, and let alone, I mean, the whole thing. First off, let me give everybody a big shout out and thank you so much because as of right now, the GoFundMe to save the Conjuring House. Let's see here. Right now, it is at $171,000.
Very
So
nice.
$171,000 that you've all helped raise to preserve the Conjuring House. And the main thing behind that has been, of course, is just trying to offset the cost so it brings the price of everything down. Less of a hit towards me, less of a hit that I need to make back, less than, so in other words, lower ticket prices. And I've seen and the communities come together incredibly. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's been like something I've never seen before. Have
Yeah,
you ever seen this?
no, I haven't, and we've talked about other projects and the possibility of some crowdfunding stuff, and never in a million years would I have thought that the community would come together like this for a cause like this and just show such amazing support, and not just in the totals that are showing up on GoFundMe, but also just the number of people involved and how active people are on social media and helping get the word out, sharing things, spreading the word, and making it a truly a community wide effort.
Yep, and I know a lot of people out there still, no matter how many times I say it, it's a lot of people are out there. Well, the house isn't up for sale, or so and so bought it. Nobody bought the house. It's just a mortgage that was sold, and which again means that it has to go through the whole foreclosure process by law. It has to, and so forth. And there's a lot of moving parts here. I have to be honest, and I can't get into a lot of it, but I mean, I'm happy. What about you, Jay? I mean, it's just like, yeah, I can't say
Yeah.
much, but yeah.
No, I know, and I know you can't, and that's. I think most people can appreciate that. I mean, we talked about the last time we did a live, talked about people that were upset with the whole process are like, "Well, tell us what you've got." And it's like, no, we're not. That's kind of it's my business. First of all, secondly, these are kind of part of the trade secrets. I'm not telling you what's going on here on that level because that's my business, and I think have those people quieted down at all, Jay? I mean, is that
Is that a
subsided?
joke? Is that a joke?
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, no. And we'll get into it. And and I've spent a lot of time. And the thing I got to say, man, is the people at GoFundMe are phenomenal. I didn't know that they had such great people, and so I've been working hand in hand with they're people who you know, people who manage the whole thing. I mean, the CEO is actually the list goes on and on. Their legal department, because you want to make sure everything going on is 100% legit and legal because they've dealt with stuff like that. And it was good to hear, even from their legal department, say that this is one of the most transparent campaigns that we've seen in years. I mean, so it's like, yeah, I appreciate that, and it's because we're trying to make sure everybody knows if we don't succeed, well, the money can go back, but I got a really positive feeling that we're gonna succeed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So thank you so much, Lynn, for the $5 super chat from Shepton, PA. I'm so proud to be part of the Saving Contra. Thank you. And that's what it is. I mean, the community is so freaking awesome. I mean, to see all the people who've reached out and then to top it all off, get like a mega surprise. Yeah, I got Sam and Colby, two of the biggest YouTubers out there in the paranormal community, who threw out a video pretty much showing their support, saying that they were going to step out, they were going to back off, they were going to respect Andrea's wishes, which is huge because I mean, let's be honest, I mean, they probably would have if they had come in and taken it, they would have. Bottom line, and they're going to respect Andrea's wishes and then supported the GoFundMe. I mean, I couldn't ask for more than that, and that means everything to me to show that they have that much respect for the community, what the community's doing. They have that much respect for Andrea's plea, and and me that they did that. So I got to give them huge kudos on that. So thank you very much, Sam and Colby. It meant everything, and yeah,
Yeah, well, they're a powerhouse in the YouTube community, obviously, and also for certain segments of the paranormal community. A lot of people watch them; their videos get a lot of watches. People follow them, people listen to them, and their endorsement is pretty cool because they also understand how important the house is to the community, how important this effort is to the house and the community. And that was when you sent that to me right away, and you're like, "This is awesome," and I said, that was great.
yeah.
It was really awesome for sure.
So the GoFundMe is listed right below. But bottom line is I've planned to donate into this for quite a while. I mean, even
JB.
JB, that was my old friend of mine. JV has, offered his assistance to help me out. And so the list goes on and on. And I know I've said I'm going to match donations up to $1 million. But you know what? Thank you. So, why is this going so fast? I mean, I'm not even able to click on these things. Thank you so much, Marty, for the 1999 super chat. There was one right before you. I got to look.
Joan, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Joan Murdoch, for the £10 from Scotland.
So
£10.
Thank you, Melanie, for the $20 super chat. I've said since day one I was going to throw in money and everything else, and then I also said, yeah, I'm going to match donations, and I'm still going to match donations 100%. But you know what? Bottom line, I think I just got to make a pledge and just say I'm automatically, whether I'm matching donation or not, I'm dropping well over $1 million of my money into this. So it would be great if we can raise money through the GoFundMe because I'll match that still. But I'm going to drop well over $1 million of my own money directly into this property, no matter what the GoFundMe hits. You know what? Because that's how I feel about this situation, and just seeing what the community has done. I mean, to see you all come together the way you have. So that's my personal pledge. I'll match the GoFundMe, but I'm going to drop well into the 7 figures. So,
well, that says a lot. And I also, and I don't even know how to say this without sounding weird, but I've seen a spark, maybe a sparkle in your eye since you realized how supportive the community was to save this house.
It was terrifying to me at first.
I know.
I was terrified.
And I've seen like a complete change in, I mean, you not that you're not excited about other projects, but you're so excited about this. And a lot of it is because you recognize that it wasn't just a passion for you. It's a passion for thousands of people in this community, which makes it even better.
And just to see, like I said, the amount of outpouring that has shown their support has been it's truly been mind blowing. Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. But hang on, let me just put these out there. John, I wanted to ask, did you see the recent episode of Expedition X? Yeah, they investigated the house next door on the grounds. I didn't see it. I heard about it. Yeah, I mean, supposedly the grounds have a lot of activity. So let's see. All right. Thank you, Teresa Gray, for the 1999 super chat. You guys are freaking awesome. You really are. Melanie says we are awesome. Well, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
But yeah, just to see, I don't know, man, it's been mind blowing. It really has. And yeah, and I agree. It's definitely perked me up. So I feel like I've got a whole new amount of, energy level where you and I, we do the show and I'd be like, yeah, so what's going on? No, now it's like, there's a fight in me, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
it's fu- it, and it is a transition too. And not that you've ever, not been excited about stuff. I don't even mean that. It's just a difference. Like you got a bounce in your step that you didn't have before, and you and I talk about this a lot. And you're like, God, I cannot believe people are so supportive, and they really want to make this happen. And it feels so good to have so much support in the community, and it's great.
yeah, exactly. And thank you for the $5 super chat, Lewis. We all respect and appreciate all the effort and community's putting into this. And that's what it's about. It's about everybody coming together. I mean, and I know there's still people out there who want to go after it and, they're trying to team up with others and stuff. And I think that information, whatever, people will draw their own conclusion on it. But I mean, the fact that the community has come together the way it has, I think is just, incredible. Ed, I think how much more energy you'd have if you were on Discord hearing people every day. I'm going to get on there. Jen actually just sent me uh, some information. So, and we already created a Discord. So we got to start using it. I probably once I get on there, I'm going to love it. But I mean, Jen was telling me we can do movie night there. That sounds pretty cool because I can be in a different place than Jimmy, so he doesn't expect the whole Netflix and chill crap. So, but
I'll still find a way.
Angie says it's good to see Jason re-energized and community coming together. And we please wish Andrea well as she started her therapy for brain cancer yesterday. We are all praying for her. You know what? Absolutely, 100%. Our heart goes out to Andrea and this fight. The fight that we're doing right here as a community started because she asked us to. And yeah, so of course, prayers. Love you, Andrea. I mean, she's dealing with a lot, but we're gonna do this for her. We are. We're gonna do this for her. And I mean, I think just I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm lost for words, and I'm usually
Well,
never lost for
no,
words.
usually you're not lost for words.
Thank you for the
In fact, sometimes
1999
you just make
chat,
up words,
Angela.
just throw them out because you've got
Hoping this
something.
helps you all. Yeah, it does seriously. And I mean, just know, guys, if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, just because if anything ever happened, I want people to be able to get their money back, and it's all refundable, right there. That's where you can donate if you want to donate to help out saving the Conjuring House and offsetting the price of us getting the Conjuring House. Because, that way I've been dealing directly with GoFundMe to make sure that they have everybody's information. Because if something doesn't happen right, or if something doesn't work out, I want to make sure that everybody is refunded. And I know a lot of people say, can it go to this? Can it go to that? No, when it comes down to it, the money is being raised for the Conjuring House, and if you decide you want it to go somewhere else, it's fine, but I got to give it back to everybody. And then you guys can do whatever. But we are, like I said, I'm already, I know I've said I'll match and I'll match. I'll still do that. I mean, and JV's with me. And the fact of the matter is I'm pledging that I'm going to drop well into the seven figures just to try to save this property and for a commitment, and then if I need more, then there's more. So all right, let's see. Thank you
So
for the
just
499. How
yeah,
fun you guys on a Friday. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's okay. Before you go on, I just want everyone to know, and I just spent the last couple of minutes trying to figure this out, but apparently YouTube's got a glitch going on right now where people's names in the chat aren't showing up. It's what's showing up is their YouTube handle as opposed to their chat name. I just wanted to clear that up because I know mine's different, and I know some other folks in the chat room have different names showing up for who they are. So, just if anybody's confused by that, I wanted to clear it up.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Christina. What are you hoping the outcome of the Conjuring House with all these donations, and what is the future plans if you acquire the house? That's a great question. Future plans. Already been dealing with a business agent on this. Future plans are to get the property first off fixed up back to code where it's safe. It's to open it up for tours, of course, at a lower rate, to repair the barn, to do some special stuff with the barn, which can be huge for the community. Do something with the grounds so it can bring everybody together. But the main thing is getting it open for tours again, and also extended tours if people want to investigate, and also overnights. And the thing is, going through everything, we can probably do that for a third of what the cost used to be. So, and that's what we're looking at. Because this isn't a money endeavor for us. This is answering a plea and trying to preserve the property and save it and have it where it can pay for itself and take care of itself and stand on its own. So hopefully that explains that. Um, geez, well, thank you for the. Oh, God, why didn't it show up? I don't know, man. I think it's more than just YouTube having the
That might
problems.
be.
I'm having a hard time even like
Hey, speaking of that, did Amazon Web Services get all their stuff settled? Because there are a lot of sites and businesses were offline the other day because they had some giant thing going on.
well, I know because I was working with one of my production company things on some stuff that we got coming up, and with that, the whole system that this works off of crashed because they work off of the cloud, the Amazon cloud, and it was like, holy crap! So
So I guess it's fixed. I hope it's fixed.
I don't know. Who knows? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Don. I made my donation. You are awesome. Thank you for the 10-pound super chat, Julie. Love your investigations live. Good luck to you all. Thank you. Well, and it is to us all. So thank you so much. Mary, thank you for the $5 super chat. I love all this good news. There are still good people in the world. There really are. There are. And, so Dawn, we're gonna make sure that everybody can visit this house. So that's the main goal here, is just changing it all around. It's all right, let's see. Hang on. Melissa, I love that you are doing this, Jason. I live in New Hampshire. Will volunteer some of my time. Well, thank you so much. And so many, you have no idea how many people have already talked with this. And I've talked directly with uh, the heads of Roto-Rooter, of course, who I still work with. And, they've pledged to help out. And which is huge because not long after we get this, or when we grab this property, I should say, I got to have shoulder surgery. So it's like, so I'm going to have other people there helping me out with plumbing work and the construction and everything else. So it's like, but Roto-Rooters stepped up and they're like, yeah, just let us know. We'll be there. We'll helping out. I mean, and that's huge because you talk about, how much money that saves?
Oh, yeah, that's giant.
Because a plumber in Rhode Island can run you $150 an hour.
Yeah,
And it goes by the
mhm.
job. And it's
I'm
like,
sure it's no different for electricians or
oh no.
even carpenters, construction guys. It's pretty expensive, and anybody who's willing to volunteer some time and labor to help offset that stuff, who knows what they're doing, that's huge.
Yes, exactly. So, oh, Renee, thank you. Jason, you're doing a wonderful job. God bless you. Everybody's doing a wonderful job. I was just a voice to help get it out there, but I mean, everybody else is pulled together. And yeah, I mean, I'm pledging that I'm going to be a lot of money into this. But you know what? At this point, I think this movement has come so far that I 100% have to be vested, and I am vested 100% because I mean, there was a point, and Jim knows this. I was like, well, maybe it'll raise a few bucks, and we can say, all right, we tried. And then I'm like, oh shit. So,
It's happening.
I'm like, Jim, yeah,
It's
no,
it's
I
actually
think
happening.
we're gonna do way more than just try. So, oh man, but it's funny. It's great.
It is funny, and it is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible.
I
I
do
mean,
want to mention on our last live, we had asked people to send location recommendations to my email address, which
yes.
a lot of you did. Thank you so much for that. But Jason just mentioned one of our hurdles here is he's got
Shoulder
shoulder
surgery.
surgery coming up with the holidays and then into the shoulder surgery. And I've got finger surgery. I know it's not quite shoulder surgery, but my hand is being
Competition, Jim.
my hand is being operated on in January so I can keep playing guitar. So we're kind of trying to schedule around recoveries and all that stuff too. So if we haven't gotten back or I haven't gotten back to you right away, please don't take that as a sign as we're not interested. We're just trying to get our dates figured out.
And this is JV's email right here. JVJ at Joe Haw Productions. As you can tell, that's Johnson Hawes Productions. So,
We're so clever.
I know we're like little geniuses, aren't we?
We're cute. We're cute and we're clever.
Jesus. Oh man. Let's see. Kala, did YouTube change our names to our email addresses? I don't know. Did they? Because
Somebody's in the YouTube said that there's a glitch in YouTube right now, and it's showing like account names instead of
Oh, does that
chat
mean
names.
we'll be able to find out a bunch of accounts that people hide under?
Yes, I think that
You
that's a
know?
truth serum in
Wouldn't
a
that
way.
be funny to find some
Oh,
YouTubers' accounts that they, yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
So
there's
I
been a few.
yeah, that's happening. It's according to Meg, it's your user handle as opposed to what, Meg? As what normally shows up in there. I get so confused with all this stuff, the different names.
Surgery competition between Jason and JV.
Well, listen, I'm not going to pretend that shoulder surgery is equal to this finger surgery.
What they had to do
I'm,
last time was nasty on me
yeah, no, I'm giving you that right away. You win that competition, but I do have to have this
because
done.
I've done such stupid stuff in my life. I mean, last time they went in just to do the rotator cuff and realized that at some point in my life, I'd torn my entire bicep and it healed wrong. So they had to remove my entire bicep and relocate it. It's like, holy crap. And that was my left arm. I'm right-handed, so this should be really interesting. Let's see. Yeah, so everybody's saying it's showing handles as opposed to names. You can change both in YouTube Studio. Paige, thank you for the $2. Another could not carry your honor and respect. Well, thank you. And thank you. It's I've always been a man of my word, and to the point where if I say it, I do it. And that's just always how I've been. So, but thank you for respecting that and seeing that. All right, let's see. And Emily says it happens all the time on the stream she watches.
Oh, really? It's not uncommon.
No.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that before.
Where's Austin been? Christina asks. So I had to sell him off to raise money for the Conjuring house. So, I mean, I figured he was a good looking kid I got. I had a couple that could replace him. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, so his job, he's got a summer job where, he works at a restaurant and stuff. And the place is only open for so many months out of the year because it's a really fine dining place. So that's where he's been. He's just been cranking along with it. Today he's working a double. So, and he's been talking about wanting to get back out with me and Jim and do a bunch of stuff. And I think that job comes to an end in the next like week or two. And then he'll be back to doing his stuff. So, uh, CP Research. Woohoo. Caught another live. You guys are awesome. It's a great community to be part of. Well, thank you so much. It is. It's a phenomenal community. And just seeing how incredible it is. And I want to put this up because these are questions I get hit all the time with. Again, if we don't succeed, donations will be returned, but I'm extremely hopeful that we're going to succeed. The house was not sold. The banknote was. That canceled the auction, meaning the foreclosure process has to start all over again. So if you want to help out, if you can, great. If you can't, respect it. We respect that. Even a share. And if you don't want to be a part of it, well, that's up to you too. So there's no problem there. But let's see.
So, anybody who knows what's going on in YouTube right now, does that mean we have to go back in and to change our names back to what they were, or does the glitch just mean eventually it's going to fix itself and they'll be back to the names that we want on there? If anybody knows the answer to that, please let me know.
Let's see here. Thanks for caring about place as much as you do. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for caring about that place as much as you do because it's taken us all. Really has. So let's see. Thank you for the £5. Jan, I want to give a shout out to JV, the best wingman ever. He is honestly, I've been hanging out with this guy for probably way too long.
A lot of years.
Yeah. I mean, he's truly like a brother to me. And yeah, he's always got my back, bottom line.
And vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe not, but yeah, but he's always got my. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, he's always got my back, and that means everything. So, and like I said, I mean, JV's he's already given to the point where he's like, dude, if you need extra, I'm here for you. So, bottom line. All right, let's see. Jason, my friend, I think people giving you crap about the content. You know what? Honestly, I think that's coming from a certain pack of people that might be being directed towards, being sent towards it. But I mean, to each their own. It's like I've seen some people, hey, you're a grifter. First off, I didn't need this. I didn't want this. So I'm not a grifter. You're asking people for money or you're begging people to buy you a house. I'm neither. I have homes. I'm good. I've been living my best life for the last 4 or 5 years. Um, I was seeing if people wanted to help out. So yeah, I totally, Jamie, thank you so much because I mean, there's some people out there who just, and no matter what, some of those people have said, you refuse to answer my questions. I answer their questions in public and then they start attacking me again with something else. Or they just say, oh, you're fake. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I'll wake up tomorrow and I still won't remember who they are. So that's, but they'll still be writing everything about me everywhere they can. So, all right. So thank you, Jan. Let's see. Oh, geez. Trish.
Oh,
Wow.
thanks, Trish.
Trish, thank you
Trish,
so much.
yeah,
49.99 super chat. Jeez.
very generous. Thank
Yeah,
you.
come on during the day more often.
Yeah, I
Jimmy,
like daytime.
she said that she needs you to remove your shirt. That's what that was. Yeah. At least show her a nipple, a man nipple.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Hang on. All right. I'm
Me
trying to
most of
replace
all.
a Flushmate cartridge and I can't get it to adjust to work right. Should I send back to Amazon? Well, first off, I wouldn't have bought it at Amazon, Julie. And there's different types of Flushmates, so it all depends on if you got to crank the. You're talking the fill valve, so you got to crank the piece, or some of the newer ones they have that you literally have to push down and turn it, and then you can adjust it that way. So you just need to look at which one you've got when it comes down to the flush valve because I assume you're not talking about the flapper because that's just easy. Yeah. So just look at how to adjust that one,
Are
and
we really are we
it
really
could be
talking about
yeah,
fixing
absolutely,
toilets
or
right
it could just be a little. Some of them also have just a very tiny little piece that has a Phillips head on it, and you just have to tighten and loosen, and it's got like a
now? Right.
spiral.
Since you brought this up, one of the things that really drives me nuts is that when you go like to a regular hardware store and you buy some of these pieces, they're all cheap plastic anymore. And it drives me crazy. And if you turn something a little too hard, it breaks it. I mean, it's like, whatever happened to the quality stuff?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like we're talking about the Conjuring house, which is still standing after 300 years, but some of these other homes you see,
Right.
they don't last.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
here you go, JV. Wyatt, here's $2 for JV's
Wyatt, what
nipple.
are you trying to do here, Wyatt? What
Here's
the heck?
$2 for JV's nipple.
Ay, ay, ay.
Paula, have you found out when the new auction will happen yet? So, Paula, there's some stuff I can't discuss. Yeah. So, yeah, but hopefully you understand. It's this. What everything I do is to benefit the community in the house and to save the house. So, and I can't put anything out there that certain people are waiting on uh, for information because they'll try to move prior and stuff like that. So hopefully you understand that. All right, let's see. What plunger do you recommend? I like the one that's comfortable on my hands. Well, I think all plungers are comfortable on the hand. I mean, it's just a stick.
All right, can I add an anecdote to that?
Go ahead.
Have you seen this thing? I'm trying to remember what they call it, but it's this thing that if you're choking, it's like they put it over your mouth and it's a suction cup thing. Have you seen that ad for that thing?
Put it over your mouth and suction cup thing.
Okay, so if instead of doing the Heimlich maneuver, this is a thing
Oh
that's
yeah. I know what you're talking about. It
I
was
have
invented by a doctor.
well, I don't know where it was invented, but I have the exact same thing I bought at a hardware store, which was a sink plunger. It's a plunger for, it's a small, short little plunger for like a sink drain or something. It's the same. It's the same curve in the handle. It's identical, but they've repackaged it to become a human choking aid. I just think that's a riot because it was really designed to be I think a sink. I don't think you're going to stick your hand in the toilet with that short handle, but it could be used for a toilet, but it is primarily for a sink drain, and now they've repurposed it for a choking aid. I think that's hilarious.
So yeah. And again, Crow.
You didn't like that story?
Well, I mean, whatever. I was trying to stay focused. So, Crow, Crow, who's usually putting mayonnaise on his hot dogs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. But Crow, and if it's a serious question, there's two different types of plungers too. You've got ones for sinks, and you have ones for toilets. So just remember that the ones for toilets have the little flat piece that comes down. One's for sinks do not. So, all
Wait a
right.
minute. Can you say that again? The ones for toilets have what?
Have a little, so they're the ones that you see they're shaped like this, and then they come in and they have another
Oh,
ring
I see. They have a little like a
yeah.
little lip in the
Yep.
yeah, okay.
So,
Right.
well, thank you for the $5 super chat, Robert. Hello to you too, man. All right, let's see. Okay, thank you for the 9.99, Meg. Okay, I have a double osmosis system, and it doesn't keep up, and is running all of our appliances. Any suggestions? Is it one of the smaller ones that are under the sink, or is it is it the big tanks downstairs? I think I need to know that, and then you got to decide. You got to see if is it a 3/4 inch feed that's coming into it and going out of it, or is it only a 1/2 inch? Because sometimes plumbers will put a 1/2 inch, and then you're trying to feed a 1/2 inch line through your bathrooms, your all those areas. So, um, James, when are you guys going to do a full Monty show to raise even more money for the house, Kitty? Um,
Do you want to get us banned on YouTube
you know
and
what?
Facebook?
All right. Well, how about this? After we get the house, we'll be busting our butts. Probably no shirts on, anyways, in the summer. Just take a picture.
There you go.
I mean, it's like, jeez, yeah. Half the time I walk around the lake and everything. I don't wear a shirt 90% of summer. So, um, thank you so much, Mary, for the 1999 sticker. Yeah, I figured CP Crow Judas, he's setting me up for something here. So it's like what's gonna happen next? He's gonna be at Suno making the songs. Um, all right, let's see. Trying to get caught up on the chat. Erin had actually just sent me something. She's like, I can help remotely handle all your comments and stuff for you. I got to take her up on that because it's crazy. Thank you, Jen, for posting. All right. Alexandra, there's nothing wrong with mayo on hot dogs. Mayo with the relish. Mayo with the relish. Well, I mean, that's pretty much tartar sauce, isn't it? Mayo with relish.
No, tartar sauce has
Yeah, but you make tartar sauce with mayo and
oh
relish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I don't need any of those things. So I don't
I mean,
know.
they have hot dog relish specifically, but I just mayo. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Andrea, wish I could see you guys at Pair Unity, but I'm planning a future trip, sending you both big hugs. Let's do this for Andrea. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Let's see. Hey, Joe's in chat. What's up, Joe? How are you, man? Did you see how it changed my name on my super chat? Silly.
Yeah, so I noticed that there was a super chat. You put it up from Meg, and it said Meg P, which is her normal chat name. And I thought, oh, it's fixed. And I looked over here, and it's still Meg, whatever that is, Megastar.
Like I said, a bunch of people out there might want to be worried that their hidden, YouTube names will show up.
Yep.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
It's like the only names I've got are pretty much mine. I've got that Whispers from Dark, and I've got the Paranormal Popcorn that we created years ago. So,
But see, this is what I don't never understand about Google/YouTube. It's like I can't tell. Like you have an account overall overriding account name, and then you have all these sub names or something and channels, and I can't figure out what affects what. It's very strange.
Sherry's $10. Release the Sherry video with the bat. I gotta get it off my phone. Damn it. All right. I'm gonna. It's just, I mean, it's a little clip. I made it into a GIF because the bat just keeps on hitting her in the head. I found it very amusing.
That's horrible.
It was hilarious.
That is horrible.
All right, Sherry, I'm gonna get that video.
But
And
yes,
so the next live we do, I'll have it preloaded so I can just put it right up there. The chat is in Beardo mode. Oh, wait, what does that mean?
yeah, what does that mean?
Let's see. Beth says, mine is the same. I don't know how to change my YouTube name. Of course, I've never investigated how to. I know. Half the time you got to worry that you're going to screw something up.
That's the problem. You don't want to mess anything up.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Laurel. So let me, I do have real quick. I want to show the video that Sam and Colby made, just so everybody can see. And this is what unity and support and respecting Andrea's wishes and seeing the community come together. This is what it's about. And these guys show it. So I'm going to show this real quick, guys. Here we go.
We were so close to coming up with our decision, and then we saw this video from Andrea Perrin, who, as a reminder guys, she lived in this farmhouse as a little girl when her mom got levitated and thrown across the living room. So Andrea Perrin herself came out with a video on Facebook. This is what she had to say.
The farm is home and heart to me, and I feel that the farm is in jeopardy, and this is an outreach to a friend of mine, Jason Hawes. I have to ask you, please, Jason, for me, for everyone, please save the farm. And the only person that I know belongs there is you. This is not about a financial transaction. This is about reverence and respect and honor.
After seeing this video, we decided we truly want whatever is best for the Conjuring House, whether that means we're involved or not.
It's not a financial decision for us. It's not a big business opportunity.
After watching this video, we think that truly we cannot partake in owning this house if one of the only people that should have this decision wants it to go to Jason Hawes.
Exactly. For those of you who do not know who Jason Hawes is, he's one of the lead roles in the show Ghost Hunters, and he's been investigating the paranormal for literally over 30 years.
Luckily, Jason Hawes.
All right, there we go. I figured I'd just cut it off halfway. So, but yeah, so I mean that's huge, and they listed the GoFundMe page. They put it out there, and I have to say, I have the utmost respect for them for doing that, because I mean they could have said anything, they could have done anything, they could have
done nothing.
Yeah, they could have done nothing.
And
They could have stopped in. I mean, they could have decided to just buy the place. You know, it's but what they did was it's extremely respectable. I mean, and they're friends with everybody out there. I mean, they're friends with Tori, and they're friends with Elton and all those people. But you know, for them to do that, that means a lot.
it does mean a lot, and you can see they were sincere in what they were doing, what they were saying as well.
Acox, have any other paranormal YouTubers shown support for your cause? Yes, and some have shown total disregard for the cause. So it's like, yeah. Now Jason's blushing. Oh, well, I don't think I'm blushing, but
You might be a little bit, actually. Now that you might be,
yeah,
either that or you got rosy cheeks.
oh, I got rosy cheeks. Yeah,
Something else.
yeah. Much respect for Sam and Colby. Now, I mean that it was huge. It was greatly appreciated that they did that. So, and I never saw it coming, so it was a surprise. Hopefully they and others are going to donate. Well, yeah, hopefully, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I mean, either way, like I've said, it's, you know, I'm 100% committed to, I'm going to invest well over $1 million into the property. I know I said I would match donations, and I don't want a thought that, oh, well, he's only going to match. No, I'm going to invest well over $1 million into the property. So we are, and we're prepared, and we're in a very good place. So, I mean, and that means everything. But, all right, let's see here. And here's the GoFundMe information if anybody wants it. And let's see where we are right now. We are at $171,734. Holy crap. You guys are amazing. All right, let's see. Chris says, wow, the fact that two young up-and-coming investigators have so much respect for you is amazing nowadays. These two seem to be a couple of... Yeah, I mean, they're not even up and coming. I mean, they've got like...
Yeah, they've already arrived.
They've got like 15, 16 million YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could fart and end up with 50 million views. I mean, it's insane. So
We tried that once. We didn't get so many
yeah,
views.
I mean, yeah, there were like 4 people who blocked us, but I mean, it was whatever. We tried. So, what happened? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I just played Sam and Colby's video, just saying that they respected and supported what we were doing.
I did see a comment a while back. Someone said, "What? It's not being auctioned on the 31st." So you might want to just read.
No, it's not being auctioned on the 31st. Let me just answer this real quick. Hang on. Jason, are you going to do live investigations when you acquire it? I want to be 100% clear. This house will not be a content creation house for myself. All right. So I have no plans. Maybe I'll film a video there just saying, or showing people what we fixed up or whatever like that. Maybe I'll do a quick investigation, but I'm not going to be going live from the Conjuring house all the time. I'm not going to be investigating because no matter what, here's the thing. If something happens while I'm investigating, then it's going to look like it's self-gratifying, like I'm trying to make stuff appear so to draw people in, and I don't want that. So I have no problem checking it out and doing whatever, posting a video, but it's not going to be a constant thing where I'm constantly doing that. So I mean, I think the house stands on its own, and I'll let whoever goes there, they want to film or whatever, record, fine. I'm not signing off on your video. It's not about that for me. um yeah. So what were you saying, JV?
I don't remember.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Sorry, man. You were asking a question for somebody.
Oh, yeah. Somebody had said, what? It's not being auctioned on the 31st anymore.
So, yeah. So no, it's not. So what happened is a lender ended up buying. Usually, they'll go in and buy a bunch of banknotes, and then they'll start the auction process all over on those banknotes. And some of them they'll try to sell off on their own for a profit and things like that. So, but no matter what, it has to go through the foreclosure before they do that. So, and again, I can't get into too much detail, but we're good. We're really good. So, let's see. Thank you very much. And this is a great question. Crystal says, "Won't renovations cause more paranormal events?" I think that all depends on what you're doing. Sometimes, of course, if you're doing remodels and stuff, it might crank up events, but you also need to let whatever's there. You need to be respectful. You need to tell them or explain to them, "Hey, we're trying to fix this up to keep this place alive, to keep it open, to respect it, and so forth." So I think it all depends on how you do it. Daddy says, "My daughters love Sam and Colby. I've always loved and respected Jason Full Circle." Well, thank you. So, and that's huge. It meant everything. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Sending love to you all from Banbury, Oxfordshire, England. Well, hello, England. All right. So, oh my God, Jason, my haunted project type thing and that's it. And that's something that we've talked about. We've talked about setting up, live feeds and having that out there. So, and even putting a little something on Patreon where if people can, they can donate a couple dollars a month to offset the costs of the property and to help keep ticket prices down. The main thing here is figuring out how to do it. And we've already figured it out. I mean, we've already got a whole business plan on it, but doing it where everybody, people are able to go there and go there at a fraction of what it used to cost. Just keep the property alive. Simple as that. Hey, Chaz from Nebraska, what's going on? Christina, thank you for answering my questions. You guys truly are the best. Love watching you both. Thank you so much. Great question, Megan. If you buy the house, can YouTubers still investigate it like Sam and Colby? They're welcome to. They're welcome to. And I'm not going to have to sign off on their footage. I'm not going to charge extra to sign off on their footage or anything like that. So Meg says, "Dang it, I wanted JV and Jason and JV to dress up as Batman and Robin at the auction. It was on the 31st.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't even, some people ask, were they, would you record it or air it live? And I don't think they allow that.
The auction?
Yeah. I don't think that's allowed.
Well, I know in some cases, and I'm not sure if it's specific to the bank or how they do it, but I know like here where I am, sometimes they do the auctions right on the steps of the county courthouse. So it's out in the public. I mean, I can't imagine why you wouldn't be able to
I don't know.
do it in that case, but I don't know.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's like I click on it and it doesn't show it. Let's see. My toilet is haunted. It gargles out EVPs when I flush it.
I'm sure it does.
Well, I mean, if you're getting a bubbling and stuff like that, well, then you have air in the line or something like that. So let's see. Love what you are doing. Too afraid to go on a tour. Oh, come on. And that's what Hollywood's made you like that.
That's
No
right.
reason to be fearful of the tour. Friggin' Cynthia. Hidden cam at the auction? Yeah, make yourself a little trouble there. All right, let's see. Christy, my hot water barely comes out of the faucet when fully turned on, and the cold water comes out fine. What could be the problem? Well, it's going to probably be the feed line right there, and probably the bendable one. And if you take that off, it's got little filters on both ends, and it's going to have some green lime mineral deposits. So that would be the only reason that would be happening.
Or the valve is turned down on the hot
Or the
supply.
valve's turned down, but the majority of the time it's going to be some
Right.
sort of mineral deposits in the water. So, all right, let's see. Go live on here. Not sure.
Well, let me just address this. If we do a live investigation or any kind of live whatever, it will be here on this YouTube channel, just so you know.
Yes. Della, do you know when it's going up for auction again? There's some things I can't discuss. So yeah, but we're in a real good place. So, I mean, the problem is if I say stuff, then it opens the doors for others who are
Can't say anything.
we're
Yeah.
trying to undermine it or trying to handle it, So yeah. Let's see. I'm sure somebody would live stream it. Yeah, maybe. Nightbat Paranormal. Our super chat's going towards the total. You know what? The total, it's best served if you just do it right to the GoFundMe. That way, if something happened, you get refunded. Super chat, it's tough because then we got to transfer it from here to there, and then it might look like we're trying to transfer because it would come up as us. We're trying to transfer money into the own GoFundMe, and I don't think you're allowed to do that, to put money in to the GoFundMe on your own. So I'm not sure the rules on that, but it would be best if you just put it there. So somebody sent me something the other day saying, and I just saw this. It made me it says the champ is here, but it made me think of Champ from Lake Champlain.
Yeah, Champy or
some
Champ.
new stuff that just came out on that recently.
Is there? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me, but I don't know. Let's see. Jan says, I would love to investigate the Conjuring House. Clearly, it would only be me and another person. We're going on 20 years. We've done thousands of house cleansings. Oh, cool. I mean, we're trying to make it so everybody can go there. Bloopy, have you considered if the dark entity that attacked Andrew's mother may still be there? I mean, I've taken that into consideration. I've also taken into consideration there's many different factors that come down to play. Sometimes these things, negative entities can show up and disappear as quickly as they came. So, I mean, it could be something where it was feeding off of whatever was there. So it showed up. Think about it like being a lantern in the woods. I mean, things are drawn to it. So it could have shown up. It could have been because there were multiple young girls in the house, and that was helping to fuel the activity as well. I mean, there's so many different factors that come into play, but I'm not concerned about it because I've dealt with all kinds of cases. And I think as long as you have respect for what you're dealing with and knowledge of what you're dealing with, then that's what matters. Hey, Cox, haha, we've shifted to plumbing questions. Well, a lot of times people ask me the questions thinking I don't know. They're like, oh, he just pretends to be a plumber.
Yeah.
No, I'm a plumber by trade. Yep, that's my real job. And then everybody asks, why the hell are you still a plumber? Do you have to be a plumber? No, but do I want to sit at home 24/7? I mean, I like to do things. Hi from Ottawa, Canada. Well, thank you very much, Shannon. You have a great weekend too. Let's see. Patty, and that's the goal here, is to get the property, fix it, and get it open for tours so it can start paying for itself and, and so much more. So, all right, let's see. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat from Lisa. You're a sweetheart. Are Art and Courts. I'm going to the Bell Witch this weekend. Have either of you ever investigated there? We were talking with somebody over there about
We
doing
were. Yeah. I don't know is it Art and Courts, whatever. After you've done that, we'd love to hear what you think of the place.
it. All right. Denmark is in the house. British Columbia,
Denmark.
Canada's in the house.
Jutland.
Julie says a hot water tank had layers of crud in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds common because all that stuff it's heavier than the water, so it falls down there. Afternoon. Jason, free plumbing advice. Absolutely. That's why I try to put out those Roto-Rooter videos, because a lot of questions come in and I constantly try to answer them. Like I have one coming up in just a couple of days. It's called a well, because people don't realize, the houses that have the well systems, the window wells, and if those back up, water comes right in the house and they have drains built into them. So, all right, let's see. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Carolyn. Means so much. Bittersweet, thank you so much. I have watched you for many years. Much respect for. I've donated and have everything crossed. This works out in your favor. Sending support from old New Zealand. Thank you. And that's what shows everything. This community. It's so incredible. It really is, to see everybody coming together from around the world and putting their hearts into this. And I think Sam and Colby noticed that. And I think that was a big reason why they respected this. And they're like, all right, we're not going to bid on it. We're going to respect Andrew's wishes. And they also, put out my GoFundMe there. So that you all have made a huge success. And even GoFundMe, like I was saying earlier, I was on the phone with the bigwigs at GoFundMe and their legal department, because they were so amazed on how this has grown and what it's become. And they were also wanted to talk about, because somebody kept saying it's illegal what you're doing. And I'm like, what is it? So talked with GoFundMe, and it's 100% not illegal. We're raising money in hopes of acquiring the property. Simple as that. Yeah. And they said it's the most transparent campaign they've seen in years, and the whole legal department, everybody's standing behind it. So, so don't listen to those out there, that misinformation. So let's see. All right. Michelle, could the Conjuring House be listed as a historical site? Is it old enough? Would doing this keep from using it in any way you want? I'm not sure on if it would cause a problem using it in any way we were hoping to. I know that they had tried at one point to get it on the Historical Society. There was some hang up, but it's something that we plan to look at, as long as it doesn't affect the ability of people being able to go there and see it. So, and Jim, you've owned historical properties.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it differs between New York and Rhode Island. There are a lot of strings that come with that type of designation, and sometimes it does open up some funding opportunities for restorations and things like that. The Conjuring House, is clearly old enough. It's what, 18? What's the build date on it?
17th. It actually, yeah, it's like 1736. I think it says on the concrete, but there's some new evidence that has arisen that actually shows it back to 1725. And that's the thing. We want to get the real information out there. We want people to have accurate information.
Yeah, so it's clearly old enough and is clearly significant enough. The question is, does it come with strings attached that would make it hard to operate in the way that would allow it accessible to everybody? Toey, that is just not okay. All right, I'm just going to say that.
What did Toey say?
Toey said, "Isn't JV a historical site?"
Oh, he should be on one. Thank you so much, Heather, for the $9.99 super chat. It's yeah. Oh my God, I've created a monster.
Yes, you have.
Thank you for
really have.
Super chat, Mark. Oh man, it's super chat is pizza money. Yeah, Jimmy's covered.
I love it. I want to know where Donna's watching from Italy. I want to know where in Italy you are, Donna. I've got a lot of family there.
Oh, Angela says, sell some more fundraiser kits. And that was something that Tori and them had put together, these kits, handmade jewelry, and they put it out there. And amazing. Let me just say, each box went with handmade jewelry, autographed picture, and all this other stuff. It was like $500 a box, and it went within 20 minutes. I know they're working on some other stuff. So, but as you see, I mean, this is a huge commitment for us all. So, would you guys be allowing volunteers come and assist with the repairs? Yes. So of course, they just need to be licensed and stuff. But if they're doing any construction or anything like that, I mean, like I said, I've even talked with the Roto-Rooter and stuff, and they want to send people out to help out and get it done, so it's cost effective. So let's see. Yeah. Donate to the GoFundMe if you want. It goes towards the Conjuring House, 100%. Every penny goes towards the Conjuring House. It goes towards nothing else. So, on the trail, Kim just became a member. Well, welcome to the family.
Welcome.
It's getting bigger and bigger. I mean, just in the last month, I've seen, all of a sudden, our members have like tripled.
Yeah, and Jason and I have been talking about making sure we're a little more diligent about providing member content as well, so anybody who is a member gets a little extra.
That might be something too. I mean, members just give them direct feed to the live feeds of Conjuring House, because we can make it so that helps that out. So
yeah.
All right. Let's see. Please don't, Buster. Please don't mistake ghost poop for marshmallows on Halloween. You could get sick. Yeah, I would think you'd get pretty sick from that.
Yeah, don't do that. It's like, how do you tell the difference between ghost poop and marshmallows, though? That's a good question. Anybody know that?
Or if it's poop in general. If it's white, like a marshmallow. Yeah,
well, that's what they're saying.
Jason knows plumbing with 6 kids in one house. Yeah, I'm very familiar with plumbing. Yes. I saw somebody post something earlier just saying, and I lost it, but how often should you replace your flapper valve? And to be honest with you, that all depends on your water, if you're city water. So, because the mineral deposits that build up.
I mean, really, when it stops working, replace it. That's kind of right. I mean,
yeah,
doesn't really help.
No, I mean, the flapper valve costs only $5,
yeah.
And it's just a chain and a rubber flapper. So, Can us in the community help rebuild the Conjuring House? If we win it, I would love to come in. I mean, I would love to be able to see whatever we're able to do just to fix the property up. I mean, and there's so many things that can be done. Like that barn, the barn needs to be fixed. And, there was a fire there, and they had to cut the roof open, and she got the insurance check for it, but never did anything with it and just left it. So, so that needs to be fixed because the bones of the barn are still good. They're still strong. So there's so much that can be done. Hey, and there's Ellie. Ellie is a reporter from Boston 25. She is a phenomenal person. I love her dearly. And you know what? She's supported this and been there from pretty much day one. She came here, did an interview, and I have to say, she's one of the most nicest people out there. So she's truly phenomenal. Thank you for everything, Ellie. All right, let's see here. Jamie Frankie. Jason, do you remember investigating the funeral home early on GH? It was wild. Yeah, I do. Funeral homes are always weird. Jason, all right, Meg, do you know the new Conjuring House? I saw people post about it because I think Sam and Colby are going this Sunday. Well, yeah, they're referring to the house in Connecticut, which, the Smurl family, I believe it is. Shannon, my Taps t-shirt still hanging in the closet. By the way, Jason still loves it. Say hi to all. Thank you so much, hon. I actually have Taps t-shirt. I have a Taps jacket around here somewhere. Hello from Colorado Springs. Hello. Shawnee, hello from the UK. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Carolyn. Will the GoFundMe still be up in November? Yeah, I think it will, just because again, even if all said and done, say tomorrow we were able to get this house, you know what? I'll leave the GoFundMe up just for the fact that if it still brings in assistance, that money that's going towards the house helps again keep prices lower. So, but right now, of course, I think the next couple weeks are imperative because I think what's going to happen. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what's going to happen. So, yeah. So, but I think the next couple weeks are imperative. So, Lady Croft, where can we watch all the old Ghost Hunters? I mean, it's all over the place. You can also check it out on Amazon's Freevee, which is free. They have a 24-hour Ghost Hunters channel right on that too, as well as Roku. I mean, it's everywhere. I think there's actually it's getting set up to YouTube as well on one of Lionsgate's channels. Laura, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Let's see. All right. Nikki says, I emailed the map locations to you, Jason Hawes and JV. All right, great. And you know what? I'm going to put this out there just so everybody has it. JV's email. And here I'm going to put out his private cell number. Hang on a second. Yeah, he'd get very mad with me on that. So it's jvj@johawproductions.com. All right, Kathy. Being a plumber must have some serious advantages with larger families. It does. Yeah, it's helped out many times. All right, Jan, my shower won't stop friggin' running. How much to come and fix it? Honestly, I would give somebody a call at Rota because here's the thing. I don't know if you're on septic or well or city water and sewer, but if it's leaking by, that means that the shower valve itself is leaking. So they might be able to just adjust that. It might be simple as that, or it might be that the inner parts are just worn and it's bleeding by some of the little rubber seals on it. So they might have to replace it. But I'd have somebody come out and take a look at that. Okay. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Donna. Love you guys from the beginning. Thank you. Eva Gray says, I love your plumbing videos. Thanks. And those videos I put out there are mainly just because I want people to be able to know how to fix something themselves without having to call in a plumber, because I know it's expensive. I mean, that stuff, it costs money. Plumbers are not cheap. And yeah. All right, let me get caught up here. All right. Thank you for $5 super chat, Jacob. Always good to see you, man. I hope I sent you both the info correctly. Jeez, why does this go so fast? Let me find it, Jacob. I'll get it back up there. Sorry, man. All right. Thanks
welcome to the membership, Hope.
Yes. Angela Ray, welcome to becoming a member.
Welcome.
Find your thing, Jacob. Hang on. Doug, thanks for becoming a member. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of new members. Yeah.
I'll address, while you're looking at that, I'll address Jacob's question because I didn't see it. He said, I hope I sent you the information correctly. Jacob, I think you sent it to my other email address. I did see your name scroll through, and I haven't had a chance to open the email yet, but I will. I did see that you had recommended some locations in that. So we got it, and I'll check it out.
I'm going to find you. There you are, Jacob. Jesus. All right. But yep. All right. So, and again, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Oh my God, we got more. Hang on. All right, Katie, we got this. Yes, we do. We do. I'm extremely confident about this. So, and Tracy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Just wondering what happened to Brian and Steve and some of your old crew. Steve, Tango, Jerry, I mean, they're all still around. Yeah, Chris Williams, you name it. So Brian, I know I think he's living somewhere in New York State. It's and we wish him the best. All right, there's one for you, JV.
Oh, JV, tell him about his band and music. Well, thank you, Rosemary, for asking. I play in a cover band, and we do a combination of rock classics and country music. We do a lot of stuff like Journey and Bon Jovi, and go back to the Stones and the Beatles. You know,
I've known you for so long. You playing country music's weird to me. I love country music.
It's weird for me too. I'd never played in a country band before, and this band, we have this phenomenal female singer, and she does a lot of country stuff. So I started to learn it, and I like it. I like it because she's really good. She's such a great singer. But yeah, I'm having fun with it.
All right. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Sherry, Jason always gives great advice on plumbing. JV, tell us about your previous job as a Chippendales dancer.
Yeah, you got something a little backwards there. Not Chippendale dancer. I helped on the Chippendale cartoons. Wasn't there a cartoon
No,
Chippendale?
but
The
didn't you
Chipmunks?
used to? I thought you used to oil them up though before the dance. So you worked for them, right?
No comment. I'm not even gonna. I'm not. That's just wrong. That is so completely wrong. And Sherry, I'll remember that comment.
Oh man. Yep. I'll remember that comment. I'll remember my comment. Do your clocks go back tomorrow night?
Oh wait, are we there already?
I don't think so, right? I would hope not because I hate that.
I think it's. I don't know.
I hate when when's daylight savings? I think we need to look this up. Hang on. Crap.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it this weekend?
Daylight.
What did Scooter say? Jason, my late dad said never do your own plumbing on the weekends. Oh, is that because you have to call a plumber when you do your own plumbings because you screw it up? Is that what you mean?
Weekend Warriors? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We move November 2nd, so it's not next.
Okay, so it's next week.
The following.
And then the weekend after that, we're going to be at Perry Unity in New Jersey for anybody who's in the neighborhood.
I hate that though when you change the clocks and then it's like dark by 4 p.m.
I know.
You're like, what the hell?
It is depressing. Although it's not that bad, not as bad in Florida, Jay. We got to make those 3 months of investigations in Florida.
Well, it's not as bad in Arizona because they don't do the daylight savings, right?
It's true, and they're also south, so they don't have, it doesn't get as dark as quickly in the southern part of the country.
Right, Jan? She says, "Oh no, don't tell me the time's going to change. I'm already stressing out over the 12-hour shifts." Oh, gee, yeah, it sucks. I think just leave the damn clocks where they are. Really,
taking a stand on the time change.
It's funny. I told the head guy at Roto one day. He's like, "Hey, you going to be at that job at this time?" I'm like, "No, man. I'm going to be there at this other time." He's like, "Why?" I go, "Because I'm not following daylight savings." He goes, "Jay, everybody's following daylight." I'm like, "I'm not. I'm revolting against it." He goes, "All right, I'll see you at 10 instead of 9, whatever." So, let's see. I just saw Brian. I missed the Michigan Paranormal Con. It was good. I mean, Brad Blair and them, they were great. We had a lot of fun. It was a nightmare getting there half the time, but let's see. Right, you'll be 1 hour closer. Arizona is, oh, come on, where is that? All right. Arizona is the special state. We don't honor daylight savings. And I respect you, Arizona.
Well, I mean, when that was introduced, it was primarily for agriculture, wasn't it?
Yeah, yep.
An agricultural thing, and it helped the farmers. Yeah. So, and I know that a lot of small agriculture has disappeared in the country. I know around here we used to have a ton of dairy farms; they don't exist anymore, and so it's probably not as necessary. And I think there's been more and more talk of it being eliminated. So you may get this done after all, Jay.
Yeah, James says he agrees. Let the cows milk themselves.
That would be a trick.
All right. Matt says, "Do you know if the Spalding Inn is still open? The Halloween parties you had there were so fun. We had a blast there. We really did. We ended up selling it to the Weather Vane Theater. So I'm not sure what they're doing with it now. I know I stopped by there a couple of years back, and I was kind of sad because it didn't look like it had been being taken care of like we took care of it. So let's see. Jen says she'll be right back. All right. Let's see. Met you at Michigan Paragon. Great small feeling to it. Could walk right up and chat without having to stand in the lines. And that's why I loved Michigan Paragon, because sometimes I do these events and I've got a line that, is 1,000 people long. And I hate having people wait like that. So
a lot of folks in the chat are saying that daylight savings time was introduced to help kids who are walking to school so they don't have to walk to school in the dark. I don't know if that's true. I always thought it was agricultural, but maybe not.
The way it's set up, they're walking home in the dark.
What time do your kids get out of school, or did they?
Come on, it gets dark so freaking early.
I know, but I think
Well,
3
for me, I was always in detention. So I
well,
always
that's
got home
different.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different for sure.
Wendy says, Jen's gone, party time. So, yeah. Let's see. But yeah, guys, this, I mean, the GoFundMe thing has been blowing up. I mean, it's been insane. Let me show this. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for the $20 super chat. Started watching Ghost Hunters around 2007 when I was 8 years old. Seeing how hard everyone is fighting for the Conjuring House feels like a full circle movement. Thank you for sparking my interest at an early age. Thank you. I mean, to see everybody come together the way they have. I mean, this entire community. I mean, it's been phenomenal. And you know what? Even the neighbors of the Conjuring House, who are personal friends of mine, have been so amazed. They've been incredibly excited by the possibility of this happening, and that their lives are going to be better because they've dealt with hell for the last so many years, and they deserve better. They really do. So, but I mean, it's been amazing. Margie, that's why you'll be perfect for the Conjuring House. Well, it's not a money thing for me. It's not. I've never looked at this as a business endeavor. I've looked at it as answering a plea and trying to make it where it's accessible for everybody. So let's see.
So it's me, Shauna, said, JV, my band played the grand opening weekend at John Bon Jovi's bar in Nashville. It was the first time I ever did a Bon Jovi cover. I usually don't have the nerves, but when he jumped up, I almost puked. So I've been to the John Bon Jovi bar in Nashville. I was there in July, and a pretty cool place. Great bands, all over Nashville, great bands. But you're telling me you played the opening night and Bon Jovi himself jumped up and played with your band? Is that what you're saying, Shauna? I'd really like to know, because I think that's pretty cool.
Angie, let me answer this question real quick. Again, you should raffle some small ghost hunts to generate even more funds. And that's fine, but I can't do that through GoFundMe, because the whole idea with GoFundMe is you can't offer any perks or rewards for the GoFundMe, or it violates their terms of service. So, that's the thing.
Not only that, but that's illegal. Raffling off any kind of prize like that is
it opens you up
illegal.
to tax purposes as well.
It's not even. It's an illegal lottery as defined by the Federal Trade Commission. You can't do it. Charities get away with it, even though it's not supposed to happen. But when you sell a chance to win a prize, it's considered an illegal lottery, and you could get yourself in trouble.
All right, let's see. Yeah, so they say I met John Bon Jovi, genuinely nice person. Let's see. I've been watching Ghost Hunters since I got season 2, part 1 DVD when you guys were in Warwick. Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you. Jason, I watched a program about the Amityville house that had you on it as a guest back in 2021. Yep, I remember doing that. Filmed that right in my kitchen because I refused to head to New York to film it. They're like, will you be a part of this? I'm like, only if you come to me. I'm not going to you. All right. Thank you for the £2 super chat. You rock, Jason, and you've got this. Not I've got this. We've got this. This is a community effort, because without you guys, this never would have happened. So, but let's see. Jay is back in town. All right. Let's see. Okay, real question. Who was the amazing Focky on BRR? Was that a real caller? That was the amazing Focky.
The amazing Focky was the amazing Focky. Every once in a while, Focky.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, every once in a while, Focky reaches out to us, and we keep saying, we might do something and have you on as a guest. Focky, calm the heck down, because he gets excited.
Or we'll record. We'll do a pre-record with him.
We should.
Because, he's not a big video guy, but yeah.
He does not like to be on camera. He made that very, very clear.
And it's funny because his name, Focky, and when we first started talking to him, I always pronounced it as Fakey because it's Fakie. And man, he would get pissed.
He did not like that.
Like it's fucky, not
Fucky.
fakey.
It's fucky.
Yeah,
In that
fucky.
squeaky
Fucky
voice
is
he had.
okay.
Yeah. And we need to get Faki back on. I'm sure he's got a whole bunch of things to update us on. He's always up to something.
Ed, you can send an email right here to JVJ at johawproductions.com. So, all right, let's see. Comments. Get comments again. Well, Diamond, this is a great question. I'm disappointed you don't plan to investigate the house much. You need to investigate extensively so you can learn what's there to establish mutual respect. Understand that I'm not saying I'm not planning to investigate the house. What I'm saying is I don't plan to live feed investigations from the house, because if I live feed something and if something happens, there's going to be people out there who assume that it only happened because I'm trying to drive traffic to the house. Now, I'll investigate the house. I'll spend time. I'm going to be working there. I'm going to be doing all this other stuff. I will be investigating the house, but I'm not going to seem like I'm trying to self-gratify myself by filming there all the time, because that's not what it's about. I think people can film there. People can go there and experience things. I'll investigate. It's just not going to be being put out there for the public, because no matter what, if I catch something, it's going to be torn apart, because people are going to assume that, well, he's catching something because he wants people there, so that's the thing. I'm just not going to be doing them live like that. All right. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat, Alex Johnson. Hope to meet you guys eventually. We'll play a round of tiddlywinks.
Okay, all right. I don't think that's my daughter. My daughter's
That's
name
what I
is
initially
Alex
thought.
Johnson. I don't think that's her. That's not her profile picture. And she's already met us, so I'm assuming it's not my daughter, Alex Johnson.
Let's see. Mary says, never thought Faki was a real person. Thought one of you guys. Did you see some of the shows we were live and he called in and we're trying to have a conversation with him. Yeah. So, Faki is himself, whoever that self may
Somebody
be.
had asked earlier in the chat, it scrolled past now, but what made Faki amazing? He made himself amazing. He self-identified as amazing.
Well, he's on Facebook too. He posts stuff here and there, but it's the amazing Faki. So, yeah, thank you for the $25 super chat, Kala. Name's Kim. Kala is my alter ego. You two are awesome. Can you tell us more about the Halloween investigation, the historical aspects along? All right. So Monday, we're going to be airing the tour for the Swart Wilcox house in Oneonta, New York, which is the oldest house in that area. And then Friday on Halloween, we're going to be airing the investigation. So of that house. I mean, it's cool. It's where we started. Is that where we did the first scent shift experiment?
I think the first one we did was the library.
The
library.
Right. So I think it's
the second time we did it. Yeah.
But
it was one of the most interesting ones.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting place. So it's a Swartz Wilcox house, and it's in Oneonta, New York. I mean, and it's got a crazy history. I mean, a crazy history. You're going to see that just on the tour. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, and we also talk about it in the interview. That'll air Wednesday or be posted on Wednesday. We talk with a couple of the retired teachers that took the project on to restore the house and make it a museum. A labor of love for 40 years for those two that are in the interview, plus two others that joined in, and the whole community, really. But one of the things that was cool about that, Jay, I followed up on some of that, and I found the diary of Henry Wilcox, who was the second owner of the house after the Swart family sold it. And he chronicles for 30 years, every day in the house. It's pretty cool. And he talks about his daughter, Myrtle, who died in the house of moroseness.
5 years old.
Moroseness, which is just a weird thing. In fact, one of his entries, it was New Year's Eve, and I don't remember which year. He writes in this diary, he says, "It's been a good year for the whole family, except my poor little girl, who is suffering from sore eyes. Sore eyes." And then he says, "I hope she has a better year next year." And she ended up dying shortly after that. It's
Heartbreaking.
so bizarre. And she died in the house, as the whole family ultimately did.
All right. Marie says, I'm from Indiana. Do you guys think the chaos that's been caused in the house will affect future investigations? I don't know. You know what? It'll be interesting to see because we're going to go from a thing of, I think there was, definitely near the end, there was a whole disrespect issue going on there. And now we're going to bring respect back. So, Shane says 21 years ago, it all started. 21 years ago on October 6th, and the October that just passed was the first airing of Ghost Hunters.
God, 20 plus years ago. It's insane.
I know. It's crazy. Crazy. My God. Yeah, I mean, you're like what, 55 at that point? So, I mean, geez, you're like a vampire, dude.
I don't know if I'd want to be a vampire.
Let's see. Woody, the world needs full disclosures that the U.S. has 9 alien spacecrafts at Area 51, and at times have had aliens. Most have died for whatever reason. Oh, I mean, that just took a shift, but I'm a firm believer in extraterrestrial life. Let's see. Diva says, make a video of you going to Conjuring House with the team. I might do a video from there, some live post or whatever, but it just won't be a thing that I'm going to do all the time. So, all right. Felicia says, Jason, I'd like to say I watch your show because you guys are genuinely authentic. I can't stand the Ghost Adventure of the other guys. They're fake and too dramatic. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hope you get well soon, Jen. Yeah, Jen, I hope you feel better, hon.
Is Jen not feeling well?
Yeah, she hasn't been feeling well.
Oh, sorry, Jen.
All right. Jason, I watch every episode on YouTube channels. I'm having withdrawals. Can you recommend another channel program?
I already responded to her and I said, just watch us for a second time. Just watch ours over again. You don't need to go somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, because you'll always miss some stupid thing that we've done.
It's true. It's true.
Mary is moroseness, depression. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and,
right? It's just sadness.
Yeah, and the thought is here, Mary Grace, that they probably weren't able to diagnose what her real ailment was, and it just manifested itself in her and not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to go outside, whatever. But she probably had an underlying condition that they just couldn't diagnose. This was late 1800s, so so they probably just didn't have an answer for what was really going on with her.
Let's see. You know what? This is a good question, Meg. Will you be allowing Ouija boards and stuff like that? I personally don't like it, but some people do. I guess it's not going to be for me to tell people what they can and can't do, as long as they respect the property. Do I believe in Ouija boards? No, I think the thing with Ouija boards is that I don't like the idea that you're having something channel through you to move a planchette. So I don't know. I mean, that'll have to be figured out. So thank you for the $5 super chat, Ben. Jay, do you have any tips for amateur paranormal investigators? Like I've said before, been a fan since I started watching. Well, first off, don't go and buy tons of equipment. Use common sense. Take everything they say with a grain of salt. Not that they're purposely trying to trick you. Some people just perceive things differently than they are. And just go in with an open mind. I think that's the most important things I can say. All right, let's see. Thank you for the 1999 super chat, Kevin. Been watching Ghost Hunters since the beginning. Wish it was still on. The shows seem very performative. Good luck on the Conjuring House. Totally awesome. Thank you. We could have still been on, to be honest. It's we just didn't feel that we wanted to go down the direction that they seem to be going. So, Matt, Jason, did you ever investigate David Oman's house? Yes, I did. Yep. Nice guy. Actually, I had geez, Chris Fleming with me on that investigation.
And we interviewed him on Beyond Reality Radio too. Didn't we have him on? I'm pretty sure we did. I think we had him on. We talked about the house.
Oh yeah, geez, a long time ago.
Yeah, everything from
Yeah.
Beyond Reality is now a long time ago. God.
Wow, you're right. We did just jump up over 172,000, Pamela. That's awesome. Holy crap. This thing's amazing. I mean, yeah, it's I don't know, it's so nuts. Because it was just a week ago that we were like at 50K.
It is crazy. And it's such a testament to how caring and compassionate and excited this community is about this.
Mary says, JV's younger than me. Stop with the old jokes. So then I'm going to assume, Mary, you're what, 104, 105? I can't stop with the old jokes. I've been hitting JV with him for 30 years.
Yeah, it's never going to it's never going to stop. And some of them are actually pretty funny too.
They are. I get some good ones. Oh man. Let's see. Christina says, my mom has been a huge fan of Ghost Hunter since the show came out, and she is the reason I'm here watching you today. Could you give her a shout out? Her name is Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Hopefully you're enjoying what we're still doing and you're checking out the YouTube videos. We've been having a blast, and I'd love to meet you face to face at some point. JV's got nothing to say because he's heartless. So whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking to Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of our family. We appreciate it. I didn't even hear what you said because I was reading another chat thing. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
I did want to Wyatt. I don't know if you have Wyatt's comment there, but Wyatt asked about the story that I told in the past about feeling the breeze in the hospital room. My mom wanted to hear the story again, and I'll just tell it very, very quickly. And the reason I want to tell it right now is because, and I'll tell you at the end why. My mother was in the ICU for several days as she was passing away from a very difficult illness. And as I was sitting there watching, those final moments and the monitor, how the heart rate drops and all that stuff's happening in front of you. So you're filled with emotion. And I'd been in that room for 4 days straight as I watched all those numbers drop to zero, and I knew she drew her last breath. I was holding her hand. And at that moment, when it all stopped, at that moment, I felt it wasn't just a small breeze. It was like somebody blowing on me across my cheek. And I'd been in that room for 4 days. There's no air movement. There was no window open. There's no vent or anything that would have caused that kind of breeze. And I knew at that moment that was my mom saying goodbye as she was leaving her body. I know that's what happened. And I will say this, my mother's birthday is coming up in a few days. The other night I was working at my computer in my office, and I had the same thing happen to me. In fact, I thought somebody was messing with me, and I turned around and there was nobody there, but it felt like somebody was blowing on my cheek. And I don't know if it's because her birthday is close or there was something else that she was trying to draw attention to, but I believe that was her as well. So thank you for asking about that experience, because that is one of the most profound experiences I've had in my life.
Your mom was awesome, man. I miss her.
Thank you.
She was sweet, and she was so direct.
Oh yeah, she was.
So direct. Oh God, I loved it.
Oh
It
yeah,
so I remember
direct is a very good way to put it.
I remember walking around with her at one of the conventions too.
Yeah,
and she was just, and the whole time I'm like, did Miss Johnson just say that? I'm biting the insides of my cheek. I'm like, I love this lady. And she's like, yeah. Am I going to be like this when I get older? So, yeah. Tanya, did you ever think the GoFundMe would get this big? No. I mean, it was terrifying when I first posted it, because I've never done anything like this before. And I'll be honest. I mean, and I've said it. Initially, I thought I would post this. It would raise a few bucks. I'd be like, guys, we tried. But my gosh, this thing has blown up to something so beyond anything I ever thought it would. And everybody coming forward and everybody supporting it. And then you got Sam and Colby, who respect Andrea's wishes and help push it. It's been amazing. It truly has. And I really think that we've got this. So, Alvin, are you going to be posting videos during the restoration of the Conjuring house? I think it would be interesting to watch in progress. Yeah, honestly, yeah, pictures and videos. We'll be keeping everybody up to date because I want everybody to know exactly where we stand and what it's looking like, and you know, I'll let everybody know when we get the business license reset and everything else, because this whole thing is for everybody. So it's for Andrea and it's for the world. So absolutely. Let's see. Would you tell my wife Sam happy birthday? Thank you. Of course, Sam, happy birthday. Jimmy loves singing happy birthday. So
Yeah, happy birthday, Sam.
it's, in all seriousness, happy birthday. Enjoy
Yes.
your day. Let's see. Meatloaf was my favorite guest too. Meatloaf was, I mean, he was family to me. He was, and it was amazing because I saw some people say in the post about Meatloaf and what he would do if he was here. And I'll be honest, 100%. Meatloaf had talked to me in the past numerous times about getting a haunted property, and I had always been like, I don't know, man. It's not where I see myself and everything else. If Meatloaf was alive today, he'd probably be sitting right next to me, or he'd be on this video, and he'd be donating everything he could. He would be involved 100%. So, and Jimmy knows that for a fact. It's just he would have been 100% a part of this because this is what he loved. So, God, I miss that man. I just miss him because he was a part of the family. I don't miss, I don't, I know his career and everything. I'm a big fan of his music, but that has nothing to do with that. I miss him because of who he was
He was a
and
good
how
man.
he
He
was.
was just simply
Yep.
put a good man and a very genuine guy. And when you make a friendship with somebody like that, when they're gone, you're going to miss them. So there's no question that's understandable.
Fatima. Yes, yes, I have dimples. Yeah, yeah, there you go. See, this one's being hid, but yes, I have dimples. Cynthia's got your back. Leave JV alone. He ages like fine wine. I age like milk, sour, and chunky. That's awesome. uh, all right, JV. Sorry about your mom, my friend. Let's see.
Thank you, Jamie. I just want to mention that my mother passed away now 8 years ago, so it's been a while. I'm not going to say I'm over it because I don't think you ever get over when you lose your parents, but it's a little easier to deal with now than it was. But thank you.
Yeah, that comment's for you, JV.
Can you sing the song? I think it's an Irish happy bar song you sang in the investigation of the Bay. Okay, so that was a German song because remember it was a German restaurant. It was owned by a German family. Is
Yes,
that right? Am I
yeah,
remembering it
White Hill
correctly?
Mansion. Yep.
Yeah. So it was a German song, and I won't sing it here, but thank you for asking me to sing it again.
All right. Cal says Meatloaf has always been one of my absolute favorites since childhood. I'm so happy that you guys had such a close relationship with him. I did. Let's see. I miss Beyond Reality Radio. It was a great show. We had a lot of fun. And how we did not get banned, I'm still mind blown.
We pushed the limits.
Oh
We
my
pushed
God.
the limits at a time where nobody was pushing the limits. Maybe Howard Stern was pushing the limits like he always did. But beyond that, we were in talk radio. We were the ones pushing the limits.
We were definitely testing out how much
Tolerance.
it would take us to get kicked off. Yeah.
Yeah. Shambhala Styles, you asked me what the name of the song was. The name of the song was Ach du lieber Augustin.
Jason, you actually indirectly introduced me to Meatloaf. Oh, well, that's awesome. I mean, his music is so
It's great.
timeless.
Somewhere I just saw, and I don't know why it came up in my feed. Maybe this is another example of our phones listening to the things we're saying. But Meatloaf's "Bat Out of Hell," a thing popped up on Facebook for me, and it was either some kind of anniversary of the album, or I think it was released in '78, so I don't think it was like 50 years.
I don't know. I just,
It's 3 years.
it's funny that you say that because I saw something too. And I
Did you
just
see
don't
something
remember.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I did. But I love that album. It's just a great album. Angie, what happened to JV shaving his head is that we didn't gain 100,000 subscribers in 30 days. That was the deal. We got a lot, but we didn't get 100,000.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so hoping. Let's see. Wasn't Bad Out of Hell the highest selling album of all time? I think I read. I'm not sure. I mean, it was incredible. It really was.
Yeah, it is not the highest selling album of all time. I think that honor still goes either to Saturday Night Fever or Michael Jackson's Thriller. I don't remember which of those two. But it was a big seller. It was certainly his biggest seller, and it's such a great album. All the lyrics written by Jim Steinman, or I think all the songs, not just lyrics, all written by Jim Steinman, who's a phenomenal songwriter, and Meatloaf just performed the hell out of him, the bad out of hell out of him, and it's a great album.
Yeah, his birthday was in September. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. We got $100,000 in less than 30 days. Does that count, JV?
That wasn't the deal.
Look at him buy. Come on.
That wasn't
everybody
something.
That's a great point, Meg. Then again, I mean, you being bald is, I don't know how that's going to
I'm not so sure that's a good look for me. Especially, you know what it's like when somebody's first bald, when somebody's first bald, their head isn't adjusted to it. Like, their scalp's white and there's no, what I'm saying? It's a different look after you've been bald a while. Your head kind of grows to it or changes to it.
I mean, it takes a while to get it to where it's like,
like this. I mean, but you can see your head has had sun on it. You've got some color in your skin on your head. I mean, so that would not be the case. I'd look like I was a prisoner or something.
Yep. So, and thank you, Jen. So, I mean, if you came here to trash people, you're booted, period. I mean, that's what it's about. It's like, we're a community that's trying to come together and do stuff. If you're opposed to that, whatever, just stay the hell away then. So, all right, let's see. What does this mean? JV still has the wig of his forefathers. Oh my God.
Oh
God, I love these comments.
Yeah. It makes me crack up, but man, don't give him more information, guys.
More fuel.
Yeah, exactly. Scooter, you know what instruments I play, or maybe it wasn't you that asked that. I play guitar and bass primarily.
Jason has the perfect egghead. Totally a compliment. Thank you. And Jen, if somebody does post like some rude comment, I'd love to show the kind of people they are. So let me know. I'll highlight it. If it's a good question, I'll answer it. If they're just being stupid, then let the world see that they're just being stupid. So, but Jen's always got her back. I mean, this right here is a good woman. She's phenomenal. So,
D Burns says Thriller sold over 100 million copies. So that would be yeah. I thought it was Thriller. I think Saturday Night Fever stayed on the charts longer, or something like that. It has a distinction as well.
Read that comment, JV. That's what you're missing out on.
Bald men are sexy. Well, I'm not going to argue with you because I don't really judge men on their sexiness. So I'll let you have that.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
I'm not disagreeing, Jay.
All right. So where can we, whoops, that just went too quick. Where can we watch the Halloween show? Well, we're going to be airing an investigation this Friday on Halloween. It'll be the Swartz Wilcox house.
Yeah. Normally we do that on Monday nights, but because it's Halloween, we thought it'd be a nice treat.
Yeah, you know what? And this is a good point. Susan says we could always you could try a bald cap and just see what it looks like.
I could try that. Maybe I will try that someday, and we'll do a live stream, and I'll try the bald cap.
If I buy you a bald cap and send it, will you wear it?
Yeah, I'd do that. Sure.
All right.
I will do that.
All right. I'm going to buy, hang on. I got to go to Amazon here because I'm going to buy Jimmy a freaking bald cap.
Oh, no.
Yep.
See what happens.
I'm
See
gonna,
what happens when we
I'm
get
gonna
down.
find
We go
Jimmy
down
a
this.
bald cap, guys. So
We go
yeah,
down
talk
this
for a minute,
road.
Jimmy. I gotta look this up. Let's see.
What are your favorite guitar shapes to play, Jamie? Guitar shapes. Well, when it comes to bass, which is my primary instrument, I love. There's a Fender model called the Fender Dimension, and I discovered it completely by accident about 10 years ago. I absolutely love that bass. It's very similar to a Fender Jazz bass, but it is a little sleeker, little different. Pickup configuration is different. And I've have 4 of those basses now. I love that bass. Beyond that, I'm a real fan of the Telecaster when it comes to electric guitars, but I prefer acoustic guitars. I have a Martin.
All right. So when we get off, I'll just because I know you got a couple addresses. I want to send it to the right one. But
Okay.
I'm sending you a bald cap.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We have to put something attached to that, like some kind of incentive.
No,
You
I'm
know,
buying you a bald cap. You said
yeah, I
you'd
just
wear
got
it.
to
There
wear
was no
it.
incentive,
Okay. All right.
even if you wear it for half the show, just so
Okay.
people.
All right. Okay.
All right, we got this. All right.
Oh man.
Yep. You all heard it. I'm buying Jimmy a bald cap and he can wear it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Meg, there's going to be no mustard. I won't do that for any amount of money.
Oh, geez, you got a bald cap. You eating mustard out of the packet.
That is not going to happen. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say I wouldn't do that for any amount of money. I'm sure there's a threshold there that you might convince me to do that. But man, ugh.
Loretta, I got to say, Jason, the recent investigation where one of your sons was on it is hilarious. It's Austin. I mean, Austin is he's good. He's great. I mean, all my boys are great. But Austin, he'll get freaked out easy. And the funny thing is, I mean, the kid's built like a house. So very little. You'd think that he's the kind of person who very little scares him in life because I mean he's 6'4", 235, built like a brick shit house. But the paranormal things he can't see terrify him. So
Yeah, my son James has investigated with Austin before, and they're both a couple of scaredy cats at times. It is kind of funny to watch. They creep each other, they get each other all worked up.
that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a wig and you'll have a bald cap. And we'll do an episode where I'm wearing a wig and wearing a
Okay,
bald
all right, that sounds fun.
cap. All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
I think it
All
sounds like a lot of fun.
I'll play JV's part and he can play mine.
Scooter says, I can't believe you don't own a Hofner. Now, for those who don't know, Hofner is called the Beatle bass because Paul McCartney played a Hofner early days with the Beatles. So it's very distinct. It's when you see it, you can see that it's very unique looking bass. I don't own one because I'm concerned. Do you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's messages popping up on my computer. I guess I need to mute that. However, that's happening. Anyway, I don't own one because I've always wanted to own one, but to get a really good one, you got to really know how to buy them. And I just don't know enough about them to feel comfortable buying one yet.
The ghosted woman. Well, you can't fight a spirit with muscles. Oh, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah.
No, but you can break a door down to get the heck out of there.
But you know what? When I walk in the room and Austin's behind me, or I walk somewhere and Austin's behind me, I know it's like I'm walking around with a bodyguard.
Mm.
I mean, he did one of those squeeze things. You know, the squeeze things to test your hand strength.
You mean like a vent, like you put money in it and do it?
Well, yeah, but he's
It's like an
actually
arcade,
got one.
it's
It's
an
a
arcade
digital,
game, but it's a
digital
thing.
readout and
It's a
stuff.
big
Yeah.
device thing.
It's not a huge device. It's about this big, but it has a digital readout
okay.
for your pressure and stuff. And you know, I did it, and I think it was I don't know. I was right around like 200 or whatever. And I have strong hands because I've spent my life as a plumber and technician and stuff. And that kid did it, and I mean, he was like, I think he was like 250, and that pretty much he has the ability to crush my hand, break my bones in my hand if he wants to just squeezing. It's insane. Grip tester. Yeah, that's what it's called. Laughing Donkey.
A lollipop to go with the bald cap.
There you go. Yeah. He was hilarious in the SK Pierce house in the basement. Yep. Oh, he was. The poor kid. And it's funny because I'm like so direct. And, you know, at one point you walk down there and didn't air that part, but he's like got the camera and he's just aiming it out like this. I'm like, dude, you're going to have video of just, you know, aiming camera at the floor. And he's like, well, I'm trying to see if anything's coming. I said, you do that with your eyes, not the camera. And it's like, well, yeah. So, anyways, thank you for the $5 super chat, Mary Jane. I hate to type this question out loud, but didn't Taylor Swift beat MJ for sales? Probably.
Yeah, that's very possible, Mary Jane. I don't know. I mean, maybe I think in overall sales, I just don't know the answer to that. I've really stopped paying attention like after 2010 or something. I don't know.
JV and Jason, I sent it to you to your messenger. JV looks great with no hair. Oh, geez. So she already went in and edited it up. I got to see this now. Hang on.
And it's a very funny picture of me. That's what was, oh my God, I look, okay. I might be able to share this actually. Let me see if I can share this.
Oh, do it. If you can, great.
Let me see if I can. How do you do this? How do you share? I got to figure out which one's which here. Let me see. No.
The worst thing I did was open up Messenger because my God, it won't stop now. I'm trying to save this picture. All right, let's see. That is a crazy picture. All right, let's see. Can I airdrop it?
Oh, here it is. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Can you see it?
Hang on.
You're sharing your screen without.
Do you want to share your screen?
I think you have to say okay or something. I don't know. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Here it is. Add to scene. Oh, come on. We need to make that big. Here we go. You look like Chris Daughtry or something.
It looks like something. Looks like I have earrings on, which is not. It's something behind me. I don't even know where that picture came from.
I don't know.
I have no idea, but that is interesting.
Right. I don't know how.
I mean, if my scalp actually looked like that, it wouldn't be so bad. But I have a feeling my scalp doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, that's how my scalp looks, though.
Yeah, well, that's because you've been bald for a while. So
thank you so much for sending that.
Yes, that was very funny. Very funny.
How can I get JV's channel if he has one? His is paranormal reality TV.
Yeah, I don't do a whole lot on there now. I used to do a lot of interviews and stuff like that, and I probably do some. I do some on occasion, but my name in the chat is, if you just click on it, it'll take you right there.
All right, so hang on. Ed says, Jason, they say once you hit 60, you lost muscle and strength. Every year after, the other day, tried to open a bag of pretzels. It felt like I was trying to tear a phone book in half. Yeah. That sucks. I don't want that to happen. I love to see how Jason's kids and family have been so supportive and enjoying going on investigations as young adults. Yeah, I'm old. I've been watching for 21 years. Thank you so much. All right. And everybody, just so you know, again, here's the GoFundMe. And, bottom line is what we said, and you can find the GoFundMe everywhere. But if we don't succeed, of course, donations will be refunded. But I got a very good feeling that we're going to succeed on this. The house was not sold. The banknote is what was bought. So that means that it has to go through the foreclosure process and everything else. So we're just getting prepared. But I mean, there's a lot of working pieces here, and I feel very good where we are. So again, this is the GoFundMe. And just so everybody knows, I know I've said I'm going to match donations. I'm going to go well beyond matching donations. I'll match donations, but also I'm committing well over $1 million to the property of my own money. That's even before I match the donations. So just so we can get that out there.
Sorry, Angel, you asked about a Halloween episode. We are airing one of our investigations we did about a month ago. We usually premiere our investigations on a Monday night. We're actually doing this on Halloween. So this coming Monday, we'll do the tour premiere. And then Wednesday will be the interview where we talk about the history of the location. And then Friday, instead of the following Monday, but Friday, Halloween, we will air the investigation itself.
And then probably Monday, I don't know, we'll do something.
Live or something.
Yeah. All right. Christy said, my 10-year-old son wants to go on a ghost hunt with me and my sisters. What age would you say is suitable? Honestly, my kids used to investigate the Spalding Inn when they were like 4 and 5 years old. So if you raise them to understand that it's not scary, that it's intriguing, I think any age, because you start them off young. There you go, JV. Jen Ben says you look hot, bald.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Again, if we took a buzzer or whatever, shave my head right now, it'd be very white and very weird looking.
You'd look like a POW, and that's
Yeah,
no joke.
exactly. No, it's
You would.
exactly right. Yeah.
We could get Jason a chia pet to cover the bald area. I don't want. I. This is what I do purposely. If I wanted hair, I could have hair. I mean, geez, yeah. I don't want to cover this, and I have to worry about it. I have to worry if like I got bedhead and stuff, and
Well, and that's funny you say that because as you know, like you'll FaceTime me at like, 8 in the morning, or whatever. And my hair's like, "Breet, oh, breet," and you're always commenting, what the heck's wrong with your head? Like, bedhead.
Michelle, Jay, I'm so happy you're doing this. You're making a lovely lady's dying wish come true. She can rest in peace knowing her legacy is in good hands. You know what? Thank you. And, and I'm so happy that the community has come together the way they have to make this happen. So we're fighting this fight. I mean, that's it. Bottom line, we're fighting this fight. And, just the fact that Sam and Colby respect Andrea's wishes and, they support what we're doing here, I mean, is huge. That speaks worlds about them. Because let's be honest. I mean, Sam and Colby could come in. They've got 18 to 20 million followers. They could come in and it wouldn't affect them to take this property. And, but the fact that they respect Andrea's wishes, her plea, and they respect what the community has been doing. And they, even support the GoFundMe. They posted the information for it. I mean, that speaks worlds. So. Let's see. Take a couple more questions here. All right. This is a good one. Anna, she said, let me see if I can make that stay up longer. Hang on. If you succeed, what are you looking at as far as plans for paranormal investigators? And could anyone just come, of course? What are your future thoughts? The plan is to fix up the property, get it open for tours again, and also open it up for tours and paranormal investigations at a fraction of what it used to cost. So the people used to be charged anywhere from $1,600 to $3,000 to investigate that property. And I mean, that's ridiculous. And we're not going to do that. I mean, it's going to be at a fraction of the past cost. So, of course, we got to figure out, how much we have to go into it, financially. Because I mean, it's got to be able to stand on its own. But yeah, I think everybody's going to be very pleasantly surprised at the prices that we're able to get this down to. So, all right, let's see. Thank you for the £2, Sharon. We are in yours and Andrea's corner, Jason. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, Jason Hawes, now pull up a picture of you with hair. Geez. I mean, when I was younger, I had hair down past my shoulders. I don't have a picture of me with hair right here. I did have a picture of me with a 80s hair metal band on for a little while. It was on social media, but Cheryl, yes. The Sam and Colby video is very sweet. I follow them and they're funny. Seems like good kids. Happy they push people here to help. I mean, that means everything. And I think when it comes down to it, I think all we're asking for as a community, and I know it might seem like a lot, but it's not. All we're asking for is there's other properties out there. Do whatever, but just step aside and let us. What the hell just happened here?
I think I clicked something by accident. You're going to have to fix it.
All we're asking for, I think all we're asking for as a community is just respect what the community is trying to do and respect what we're trying to do. The story of the Conjuring House, the movie and stuff, is based off of Andrea Perron's family's experience, and they've made billions off of it. And, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. They've made billions off of it. All that's being asked is to, you do your own thing, but just let this property lie. Let us do this for everybody. I mean, I'm not trying to get into any negativeness or any back and forths or attacks or anything else. But this property, there's a reason why this whole community has come together, and I think that should be respected. You know, if you want to go and bid on it, well, fine. But I can't control how people are going to feel about you afterwards. I mean, that's not on me because it's the whole community that's coming together trying to make this happen. This isn't a money grab. This isn't, about just acquiring another property. This is about trying to preserve something and allow everybody to go there and respect the wishes of somebody. So I think that's, and you saw that with Sam and Colby. I mean, they respected that. They understood that. So they stepped down and they supported it. I mean, some people think that they're damned if they want to bid on this property. And okay, but that's never been my goal, is to damn anybody. My goal has been just to put it out there and try to pull the community together. And I mean, I don't know. You got anything on that one?
I don't, because I think you said it all, but I did share another picture from, I think it's Cynthia, very creative, Photoshop artist here. Do you see it?
No, did you
To
text
share?
it to me?
No, I shared it.
Where do I see it? I mean,
I don't know how that works on your
and
end.
is it what, me with hair or something?
No, it's me without hair again, but it's you and me together without hair.
Oh, there it is. I'm waiting to look. It's right there. Here we go. Jesus. I mean, come on. That's a good look, man. It could be cue ball paranormal.
Cue ball paranormal. There we go.
I mean,
Might be worth shaving my head just for that. Yes.
So yeah. So bottom line is that's all I'm saying here is that we're trying to do something as a community, and it's like, I'm not trying to damn you. I'm not trying to, attack you or anything like that. I'm not trying to bring drama or situations. And we're just trying to do something, for everybody. So again, midlife momentum. Hi, would you ever investigate Hot Springs, Arkansas? There's so much paranormal here. I've been out that way to like Eureka Springs and stuff. I would definitely investigate it. What? I don't know if I can handle seeing Jason with hair. It's a total different world. I'll tell you that much. All right. And that's what I'm saying, Jason. Yep, exactly. It's just not trying to damn anybody. We're just trying to do what is right. Let's see here. The people have spoken. The people have donated and shared. I think it'd be very unwise of someone else to try to get the property at this point. I agree. Again, I mean, some people think that I've set everybody up to fail on this, and it has been nothing about that. Pulling a community together and trying to make this happen has not been trying to set anybody up to fail. It's been trying to do exactly what we said as a community. So. Let's see. How can anyone love the Conjuring movies without supporting Andrea's wishes? That would seem very hypocritical. Love Andrea and love you both. Well, thank you so much. Johnny Clash. There's no better option to save this property than you. Well, thank you. And you know what? Within that's actually, I mean, yeah. The Conjuring House movies, Hollywood hyped it up much more. Not saying it didn't happen. Of course, Hollywood hypes things up. So, Tanya, what's your opinion of the Warrens' house? I don't really have much opinion. I know Matt and Alton own that now, and they've turned it into a bed and breakfast and stuff. And I know they've been up against a lot of different, issues trying to do it and trying to make it happen and stuff. I don't think I've ever heard rumors of the property being haunted. I know there was claims of the objects being haunted. So again, it's to each their own. Well, this community, thank you. I did donate again. Well, thank you so much, Jen.
I did see a post come through at least 3 different times, Jan. I don't know if you've seen it, but somebody, and I don't remember the name, I'm sorry, was asking about Malvern Manor. Have you investigated there out in Iowa?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
I haven't either. So the question was, yeah, here it is again, Christina, Jason and JV, have you guys ever investigated the Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa? I go there once a year and it's so much activity, definitely worth a trip. Also, shout out to my friend John. Okay, so I haven't, you haven't. So no, the answer is no, we haven't.
And Ellen, yeah, I mean, you can you can contribute to the GoFundMe as often as you want or as much as you want. So, um, would you consider changing the name of the house? I 100% think that there's two avenues to go here. First off, it'll always be known as the Conjuring House. You can't change that, but it also should be known as the Arnold Estate, which it was, the Arnold Estate. So, yeah, and I already own some web domain names off of, for both of them, and yeah, so let's see, Matt. I agree. They found like who's trying to get the property and ignore Andrew's wishes. Let them donate instead. I mean, that'd be nice. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. That would be that'd be wonderful. I mean, if it was me, if it was me, I would step back and I would throw my support. But I mean, that's me. I'm not the same as others. So thank you, Cynthia, for the 4.99 super chat. You're a sweetheart. Yes, Nikki says, yeah, you can donate as often as you want to the GoFundMe. I mean, just to see how this community has really embraced this has been incredible. Oh, I just saw her comment. There you go. Man, it was lost in the mix. Gotcha. Good evening, Poppy Hawes. Oh, Beardo, what up, man? How are you, buddy? So, and I just, like I said, I want to make it clear. I'm not tearing down anybody else who's trying to get the Conjuring House. All I'm saying is that we're trying to do this as a community. And it's, it's a movement by the community like no other movement that I've seen before. So, yeah, to each their own. Let's see. Matt, if you were invited back, yeah, I mean, it's in California. It's a hell of a trip, but I'd go back there. Let's see. You see any certain ones? Let's see. Jennifer says, great work, Jason. Let's keep up the good fight. You guys are amazing. Thanks for all the work you do. Well, thank you so much. Beardo, good to see you, man. It's one of those things that every time we go live, it's like freaking 2 a.m. for Beardo.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
right.
bad. He can never get in there. But let's see. Sorry, it's not ignorance, Jen. Sorry for my ignorance about it. You probably said this before. When's the auction? So as of right now, the lender bought a bunch of banknotes. It appears from the bank. So no matter what, by law, they have to go through a foreclosure process before going on to the next step. But I have a very good feeling. I can't say much. I can't because there's people out there who are waiting for me to slip up and say something, and I'm not going to do that. So, but let's just say, let's just raise some funds because I think we're going to need them. So, all right. Jason, what would it take for you to shave off your goatee? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, how long would I have to have it shaved off for?
I think the criteria would be just to shave it off, let everybody see it, and then you can let it grow back.
I mean, because I can grow back. I can grow it back within the week.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's like if I do shave it on a Monday, by next Monday I'll be fine. So Beardo, if you're out there listening, man, what do you think? What's your thoughts? What's the debunking community's thoughts on what should happen with the Conjuring House? And Jen, if you see it, let me know just so I can put it up there. And there's no pressure. I mean, maybe the debunking community doesn't have a feeling either way, or maybe they'd like to what they'd like to see happen with the house. Jason has everyone's support. Well, you know what? Thank you, Tanya. But there's some people out there who are opposed to it, and that's fine. But again, I'm just not looking at this as a business. I'm looking at it as a preservation to save it. I follow Sam and Colby after they appeared on Project Fear. I didn't know them prior to that. I don't know. Oh, all right. Beardo says, I can't speak for all, but for me, I'd like to see it affordable, looked after, and skeptics involved and welcomed for legit investigations. And that's something
reasonable.
we've pushed for. I mean, we've pushed for it to be a place for believers, non-believers, skeptics, debunkers, historians, all that stuff, because I think it's one place that can bring them all together. And I mean, nobody should be isolated from the place. So. I personally don't have much to say about the said house, but it would be to see it being preserved. Yeah, absolutely. Will you put the GoFundMe link in the chat again? Sure. It's right here. There you go. I gotta set it up so this stays up so I don't have to keep on putting it up. Your great ideas for the house, Jason, besides you. Well, thank you. It definitely needs to be preserved. I agree with you. Anything for Project Fear and their support. I mean, I've talked to Dakota and stuff, so I can't speak for him. I mean, that would be up for him to publicly say how he feels. But I mean, Dakota and them are friends. They're just good people. Jamie, Jason, you have support from the community because you're doing everything right, my friend. Well, I'm just trying to be 100% transparent about it. So, all right, what do you got, JV? I feel like I'm talking.
Oh, well, you're doing a fine job there, pulling them up there. I haven't seen anything here that we haven't addressed. Yeah. Here's one we didn't address. Would you rather always get stuck behind slow walkers or always have one sock slightly damp?
Oh my God.
I don't know where that comes from, but okay.
It's just horrible all around.
It is either way.
I guess slow walkers.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the damp sock could lead to other problems. So yeah. Slow walker.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Michelle. Jason, have you considered using part of the Conjuring House as a teaching laboratory to teach new paranormal investigators the best investigation practices? Honestly, we have. We've also talked about setting up the barn in hopes of teaching people, critical thinking and scientific, ways, and also, paranormal field in general. So. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Ed, season 2, episode 7, GH called Great Evidence to that. I remember being in the bedroom with Donna, I believe, and the door handle to the closet started moving and making sounds. Yeah. But I also remember hearing a ton of things before I went there and thinking, oh, come on. And none of that stuff happened, but.
Mary Beth asked if either of us have used the ghost. Oh my God, what's going on in my mouth?
That ghost? You probably need a drink.
Probably. If either of us have used the Ghost Tube Seer. I'm assuming that's an app.
Yeah, I haven't.
And just as a general rule, you won't find Jason and I using apps unless we're using them to show how silly they can be. Because we're not real believers in that. So if it's an app, I would say no.
All right, Jason has great ideas for the future of the Conjuring House. My God, we've been on this over 2 hours.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Jason, 2004 taps and ghost hunters changed my life. Well, that's awesome.
I think it changed a lot of people's lives, one Hawaiian.
Stacy, do we know the future of SK Pierce Mansion since it was sold? Honestly, they're doing stuff over there. And the nice thing to see, I had a meeting with those guys a couple weeks ago, and they're really good people at SK Beers. I haven't met them face to face, but they threw their support behind what we're trying to do here, and they've been sharing the hell out of it. And I think that that right there speaks worlds about them. And we've actually talked because they brought up ideas of, possibly doing, fundraisers there and stuff, and I love it. So they're good people. They really are. So thank you for the $5 super chat. NLP, when you succeed, you mentioned on-site research. What measures of experiments would you be keen to research on the estate? Honestly, I think all types. And I've talked with Beardo, I've talked with Kenny Biddle and stuff, and I think that's going to be a thing that's beyond me. I think that's going to take a bunch of people coming in with different ideas and to make it happen properly for everybody. So, all right, let's see here. Thank you for the $4.99 super. Corey Hines in. Have you thought about bringing the donkey show? Oh my God. All right. Corey, I'm not even going to touch that. Corey is one of the past owners of the Conjuring House. Very good friend of mine. I love him and his wife and his kids dearly. They're just great people. But Corey, I am leaving that alone because I don't even know what to say. All right, let's take let's see. Beardo says maybe a little plaque to Bathsheba's innocence would be nice. You know what? 100%, man. 100%, because that, it's horrible to see the things that have been said about that person. They never did anything wrong. Corey, I still can't believe you said that, Corey. Oh, that's the first super chat you ever made? Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Oh, hang on. Let me just click on that. I went too fast. No, I just wanted to let you know that as one of the many contributors, I donated to help save the Conjuring House. Thank you so much. I thought it was gracious of Sam and Colby. It really was. It was phenomenal of them. So, all right. Guys, I think, let's see. Fashion rearrange furniture. Hang on, here we go, Jim. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost who critiques your fashion or one who rearranges your furniture every night? I like the idea of one rearranging the furniture because, it feels like everything would be new to me.
Yeah, I was going to go with I'd prefer to have a ghost who critiques my fashion because I really don't care what people say about what I wear, as opposed to coming down every morning and having to figure out where the heck the sofa is and the tables are and whatever. I think I'd prefer the critique.
What's her name? What are your favorite paranormal show channels or podcasts? I mean, when it comes down to paranormal, I don't watch a lot of paranormal shows. Yeah, and channels. I mean, I'm a guy who I live and die for the History Channel and stuff like that, or the science.
Speaking of History Channel, what is it? 11th, 12th season of Curse of Oak Island is coming up in November. Have you stopped watching that completely?
I stopped watching it we're back. We were talking about it on Beyond Reality Radio.
I know we both watched it pretty religiously back then. I still watch it. I still find it, even though I've given up hope that they're going to find a treasure, but I still watch it because I like to see the techniques they use in doing that kind of investigation. And I don't know, they're getting ready for whatever the season is, 12 or whatever, in a couple of weeks.
Now, let me say right here, what Beardo says right here in his comment is phenomenal because he says, Sam and Colby surprised me with their video. That's respect for the guy that started all this for a lot of us. Some people could learn a lot about respect. You know what? And I appreciate that, man. And this is coming from Beardo, who's been total opposition of, Sam and Colby. But you see that it just, he respects what it just, like I said, this whole thing's been pulling people together from all different walks of life. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. So, all right, guys, we've gone 2 hours and 15 minutes. I actually got some videos I got to work on, or where Jimmy and I won't have videos ready this week.
That's right.
So, let's see.
There's a lot of work to be done.
Favorite era history about the History Channel. Well, I'm huge in the Roman stuff. I love the tale of Sparta.
Well, that's because you like togas and what are those little skirt things that they wear? You like those?
I didn't even know what they were called. I
Oh,
mean,
I
if
know
you're
what
gonna,
you know what a
yeah,
toga is, right? But
yeah,
it's that like leather skirt that the centurions
I
wear.
don't know what you're referring to, but so, geez.
Somehow I try to make a joke and I end up looking like an idiot. I don't know how that worked, how that happened.
Let's see. To think that Jason used to be nervous or uncomfortable about being live. I know. It's crazy. I remember making the first video I did here, and it was because of Beardo responding to him. And I felt like I was so odd. And I'm just sitting down in a chair like this, and I'm just talking. And it's like,
I tried to get you to do this when we were doing Beyond
I
Reality
know you
Radio.
did.
Said we
I know
got
you
to
did.
do it on YouTube, and
If we had done it on YouTube, we'd have 20 million followers by now.
exactly.
Um, so the whole Roman Empire thing is real, Jason. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's because of that whole TikTok thing or whatever they were doing,
I
where
don't know. I'm not.
like guys were asked, how often they think of the Roman Empire, yeah, on a daily basis, and I think about it all the time.
I don't understand. Was that a legitimate question?
Yeah,
How
it was
often?
like a trend that was going around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jason, you are welcome. What a strange trend of events. I know, man. Crazy, huh? Jeez. All right. Um, let's see. Jacob, most of us were just as nervous to talk to you because of how much we respect. Thanks, man. But as you see, I'm the most down to earth person out there. All right. I got to get cranking on these videos, Jim. And I know you do too. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us for the last 2 hours, 2+ hours. And we're gonna do a few of these here and there during the day so we can connect with all of you who have different shifts or live in different time zones, because I think that's important. But I mean, if you get a chance, again, it's free. Just subscribe. It's Jason Hawes on YouTube, where we post a lot of the videos. This Monday we are going to have the tour of the Swart Wilcox house in Oneonta, New York. And then on Friday, on Halloween night, we're going to be airing the investigation of that property. So, I mean, it's going to be great. Again, if you can, if you can help, here's the GoFundMe information. We're raising funds. We're in a really good place. I can't say too much, but I'm really excited. What do you got?
I got two quick things. One is I want to make sure, because you did talk about subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, you're not going to see these investigations and this stuff we're talking about. You got to come over to the YouTube channel. And the other thing I want to say is Eva said a toga is a fabric, not leather. I wasn't saying it was the same thing. I was saying a toga, which is like big white sheet kind of thing, or the leather skirt thing that some centurions have been shown in some of these movies that you see. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying
You get
it was
really
the
worried
same.
about being wrong on
Well,
something.
I just wanted to clarify because I didn't want to look foolish.
And what I've been saying with everything else, guys, is I know I've said I'm going to match, and I'm going to match, but also I'm going to be committing well over $1 million into this property. And we also have another person who's investing. I shouldn't even say investing, because it's not investing. They're donating, giving, and they have no connection. So yeah. So we're trying to make this happen. And I think we're going to make this happen. I mean, it's incredible. So guys, much love from me to you guys. Welcome to being a member, Paranormal Research Unit. Let's see if there's any more. I don't want to miss anybody, but again, thank you. Thank you for everything. This means everything to us. And we're truly, I think we're set in a place where we're going to make some freaking history together, and it's going to be awesome. So love from me to you guys. Stay safe. Keep it real. And go ahead, Jimmy. What do you got?
Thanks, everyone, and on to the next.
Thank you. Stay safe.